Somebody gotta see me. Niggas tryna beat me, show my ass, but I'm not Rakishi. Niggas tryna leave me. I ain't going, bitch, my mama need me.
It's a big ass spider letting this web down right above my phone. Alright, I think we're good. A lot of weird stuff has been happening to me in my life, so I thought I'd just share a couple stories with y'all. I ain't gonna waste y'all time, let's get into it. Now, this one time I was in this sex education class. It's like we're a class where they teach you about sex, yada yada yada. We all done had it. Now, I've never had no weird sex education class until this one. It was actually the first one. We all got into the class. The teacher was like, okay, we're gonna start our lesson off. Just come up here to the board and write something that's associated with sex. Now, everybody else in the classroom was being all PG-13 and was writing stuff like love, lust, passion, hugging, that type of lame ass shit. But me being the immature person that I am, I just looked at this as an opportunity to go up there and write titties on the chalkboard without getting in trouble. So that's exactly what I did. I went up there, titties, and then I went back to my seat. Everybody was laughing. The next kid literally right behind me. We was all sitting in alphabetical order, and my last name is Walker, so we're towards the end. And I could tell that the kid right behind me, he was always quiet, didn't say much, so I can already tell that he was some type of weirdo. Because he went up there, and he picked up the chalk, with a straight face, and wrote, anime porn. And from the time that he finished the sentence and put the chalk down and walked back to his seat, nobody said a fucking word. I'm sitting in my seat trying so hard to contain myself. Like other than my little chuckling, there was really no sound in the room until the teacher asked, what is that? And at that point, I just put my head down because I know what's coming. He goes into the full explanation of, it's like when your favorite cartoon characters have sex, but all the noises are real. And the teacher didn't ask no further questions. She was just like, oh, okay, next. And I was just like, what, are we not gonna talk about this? Anyways, that's one story. I also remember this one time I was over this girl house or whatever, and we was like Netflix and chilling. I don't think nobody do that no more, but back then it was cool. Anyways, we both in the bed, we both chilling, we both watching the movie. Then all of a sudden her brother busts in the room in the middle of the movie. And what I didn't mention earlier was that this girl and her brother, they're the type of brother and sisters that fight all the time, like real fight, like fist fight, like real fight. And after like 10 minutes of them arguing, I realized that in a minute this argument is finna get physical. We the only 3 people in the house, so I figured that it was up to me to solve this problem. But I didn't do that. I sat there and I kept watching the movie like they wasn't even in the room. It ain't none of my business. I'm not getting involved. Then in the middle of the argument, she slaps him. So that's when I know it's gonna get physical. But he didn't hit her back. They just got louder and louder and louder. Now, as they getting louder, I'm sitting there pretending like I'm watching TV. But the whole time, I'm just scanning the room like, okay, my hoodie over there, my charger over there, the window right there is open, my shoes over there. All right, I'm finna get the fuck about this bitch. But then I realized that if I leave, something bad could happen. So I just told them, everybody disperse. You go to that room, you go to that room. We all just gonna separate until we can calm down. Now, once everybody was out the room, you would think that I actually sat there and finished watching the movie. Boy, I grabbed my shit and left. I got the fuck up out of there. I didn't want to be up there no more when they returned. And that story too. See, I actually have a bunch of stories like that, but I decided just to do a couple. Anyway, that's all for today's video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe. Turn on your bell notifications. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Ace Kid out.